From my experience of submitting still photos as competition entries, judges are looking for sharp focus, correct exposure and pleasing composition as the basic requirements of an image. As I see it, the same basic requirements should apply to video. Achieving sharp focus and correct exposure should pose no real problem. Achieving a pleasing composition may be a bit more challenging. But how well we compose our shots is a seriously important factor in how well our audience understand what we're trying to say. Understanding the subject or meaning of a shot can be greatly enhanced by using the time-honoured laws of composition. The rule of thirds. Use of framing. Leading lines. And use of diagonals, triangles, image depth. Repetition, selective focus, relative size and such. All these devices were used to great effect by the old master painters. Just take a look at a Turner, a Constable or a Van Gogh to see just what we mean. For today, we'll just concentrate on the most tried and tested devices: rule of thirds, framing, leading lines, and how we can give three-dimensional depth to what is essentially a two-dimensional image. To understand the rule of thirds, just imagine your image screen divided into thirds by lines drawn both vertically and horizontally. The 4 points where these lines intersect are hotspots to which the viewer's eye is unerringly drawn. Placing an important element of the image on one of these hotspots, or just on one of the vertical or horizontal lines, is very strong compositionally. Don't ask me why, 'tis one of those things, but it works every time, folks. Just consider these two images. I've no doubt which one works for me. Here are a few more examples of the use of the rule of thirds. Use of framing, natural or sometimes artificial, can be equally strong in locking the viewer's eye onto the most important part of the image. Frames can be full-on affairs, or just at the sides, or even at one side. At the bottom, or just at the top, options are plentiful. Frames also help to add depth to an image, giving a three-dimensional feel to what would otherwise be flat and uninteresting. Especially in landscape videography, effort needs to be applied to constructing foreground, middle distance and far distance elements in order to create pleasing and meaningful images. So, with a few more examples, just to reinforce the message, here endeth the first lesson in photographic composition as applied to filmmaking.